Hi everyone, my name is John Su. I'm the owner of Imperial Investments. Today's topic is about assumed expertise. And what I mean by assumed expertise is when you give somebody expert credit because of their title, their name, or certification, assuming that they are competent at whatever job they're doing or whatever their profession is. So, first off, I want to give my disclaimer on the information I'm about to give is my personal opinion and personal experiences. I'm not a certified financial planner, not a tax accountant, and I'm not a lawyer giving any legal advice. Everything is just my personal opinion based on my own experiences and facts that I've experienced in my life. So let's go back to assumed expertise. When you think, for example, you think occupations that deal with a lot of money, such as mortgage brokers or accountants, you would think, these guys deal with a lot of money. They must know something about investments or money because investments deals with money. Or, for example, people involved in real estate, mortgage brokers or real estate appraisers. Oh, because they're always in the business of the industry, they must know about real estate investing. And really to go back to what investing is about mitigating and managing risk. That's what investing is about. So really when you think about an expert that you think they're an expert in investing, such as an accountant, I'd really like you to think about, these different titles in terms of what you've hired them to do. And really that's what they're an expert in. So for an example, an accountant, you hire him to do your taxes. But how many of us ask our accountants for investment advice? Really, an accountant's objective is to do your taxes, and what risk does he mitigate? He mitigates the risk of CRA looking and doing an audit on your file. So really, when you ask an accountant for an investment advice, in my opinion, I really don't think he's qualified to give it because he deals with the risk of not having CRA audit your account and filing taxes. Nothing to do with investments. Even though he does deal with money, just because you deal with money, it doesn't mean you manage risk that involves money directly. Another great one is realtors. A lot of people think realtors are great investment advisors. And when you think about it, what did you hire the realtor to do? You hired him to sell your house. So might we say he's a salesman for the house? Yes, he does understand current market conditions. But really, his profession is about selling a house, and all the risks that he deals with is how to sell a house or risk factors that affect the sale of your house. So really, realtors are experts in selling houses. Mortgage brokers, you would think, they place mortgages all the time. A lot of people ask their mortgage brokers, hey, what do you think is a good investment because you deal with lending money, this and that. But when you really think about it, what did you hire the mortgage broker to do? To get you a mortgage. So really their function or their expertise is getting you a mortgage. And what does a mortgage deal with? It's getting you qualified so that you can get a loan of DCR, confirming your down payment, making sure all the checks and balances that the banks want to get a mortgage are in place. But it has nothing to do with risk or risk mitigation that affects investing. And I guess last but not least is certified financial planners. And I'll use a different example to, shed some light on certified financial planners or people who are licensed to sell investments. You ever drive during rush hour and you see some idiot cutting in and out of traffic? And chances are he probably has a license to drive that car. But from watching him drive, do you really think that he's competent at what he's been licensed to do? So here's the thing is, I'm not here to beat up certified financial planners because there are some great ones out there. Just in my personal opinion, they're far and few in between. And really think the biggest problem with the financial industry is not the people, it's the training that the industry gives to its people. Because really, you ask any certified financial planner about their training programs, and this is something that I've heard from another investment guru, their training is more on how to do sales than it is about the investment financial part of things. And you know what I say? Don't believe me? Go ask some of your friends who are certified financial planners or stockbrokers or whatever and ask them about their training. how much of it is actually to do with sales, how much of it actually has to do with investments. And the ones that are really good at what they do, they've taken a lot more education on the investment side. And don't get me wrong, you have to have, selling investments, you have to have some element of skill. But when someone trusts you with their money, their future, you really want to be the expert that they assume you are, and you need to be able to prove it. So really my next video is about how to never be sold an investment again. And that's really the typical situation of such a nice guy, was really great to us, got us all excited about this opportunity. We put our money in, something went wrong. We don't know what. And then when we talk to somebody else about it, we always said, oh, that guy never told us. We didn't know. We didn't know what to ask. So really what I'm going to teach, I'm going to teach you from a salesman's point of view, is 3 questions to help you identify if your investment guy is a great salesman or really an investment expert. So stay tuned to the next video, and I hope you enjoyed this one. It wasn't my intention to offend or insult anybody. I just want to clarify how sometimes we work on wrong assumptions, and really when those wrong assumptions have big impacts in our life, especially financially, I thought it'd just shed some light on some things that I've come to realize in the real world of what's going on.